Abraham is a revered figure in three great world religions: Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. He left the sophisticated civilization of Ur of the Chaldees to travel to Canaan, and he also undertook a journey of faith. Indeed, he is held up as an example of faith in the great chapter of faith, Hebrews 11. However, his faith failed at times, but despite these lapses, God was patient with Abraham, allowing time and opportunity for his faith to develop. The first mention of God's covenant with Abraham is found in Genesis chapter 12, verses 1 to 3. It contains the common characteristics of God's call, God's command, and God's promise. One element of the promise was that Abraham would become the father of a great nation. But this aspect of the covenant was revealed to him in stages. The promise of descendants was first made to Abraham when he was 75 years old. At that time, he and Sarah were childless with little prospect of a family. After the passing of some years, Abraham expressed his concern that he would ever have a son, and God promised him that he would have an heir from his own body. Abraham initially believed God's word, but then he tried to help things along. He had a son by Sarah's maidservant Hagar, but he was not the heir of promise. Almost 25 years after the initial promise, God revealed to Abraham that he would have a son through Sarah. His immediate reaction was to laugh. Sarah was almost 90. But Isaac, the son of promise, was born the following year. Abraham's journey of faith reveals God's remarkable patience. He met Abraham at his point of need, and he revealed his plan for Abraham at a pace in keeping with Abraham's level of spiritual growth. In the same way, God has a plan for each of us, and he reveals it a step at a time.